with my husband Ben. I take you on a journey of Oriental cookery, Nancy style. Tonight, we're going to cleanse your soul. Fresh asparagus, fresh turmeric, fresh ginger. They all will cleanse your soul. Say thank you.
Thank you.
For my starter dish, I'm going to make you and prepare for you asparagus with garlic and oyster sauce and beautiful dash of wine. And this dish is a cleanser dish, and it's like any of the vegetables, but there's lots of goodness in this dish. I got these 2 cloves of sliced garlic and a pound of lovely baby asparagus. Young, you don't need to top and tip it, and you don't need to do anything with it. You just wash it and stir fry it. It's wonderful. Not boil, not steam, just stir fry. As a starter. Quick, huh? Don't give me my garlic and asparagus slow because I don't want a burnt dish.
Yes,
all right?
Yes. Garlic?
No. What am I going to use? Use my finger to stir it? No. Thank you. We need 2 tablespoons sesame oil. Get my garlic ready. That's it. Come on, quick. Asparagus, quick. That's it. You wonder why I use sesame oil to cook this. It gives such a lovely flavor. It's nice to use some different oil sometime to cook because you get the real different taste altogether instead of sunflower oil, corn oil. Can you see the color is changing? Can I have some oyster sauce now, please, Ben? The fire is so high and it really cooks it lovely. You don't need to worry about not cooking it because asparagus is so small. It's 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And get my wine ready. Yeah. White wine, any white plum or whatever. I usually keep one of my wine, even a very good wine for my cooking. I like it because I think they give it such a lovely taste for the seasoning. Do you realize that asparagus is a rich man dish? But now the modern days, because there's so massive production of asparagus now, and you realize that asparagus is such a difficult way of growing. You've got to dig the soil and just pick the asparagus. Only the young shoot is the best, especially as the season comes, eat it. It's delicious. I'm going to dish this on my asparagus dish. And this is a beautiful asparagus dish. It's just to serve asparagus. Look at that. Oh, it looks plain, simple, but it's such a delicious dish. Look at that, my simple stir-fry asparagus. Whoa! Look at that! Come on, try. Come on.
celery, asparagus nice one.
I got very big ears. I can't help it. I thought I'd go for cosmetic patch up, but later on, eh?
You don't need it, Nancy.
Oh! Oh, worried? I'm worried. Don't get jealous. Worried. See you later. For my main dish today, I'm going to cook you deep fried turmeric chicken. I bought this turmeric back from Indonesia. I'm going to show you. Thank you, Ben. This is a beautiful piece of turmeric that I bought from Indonesia, and you can see, let me prick it and show you, this is really dark orange. And sometimes you can get darker still. Oh, the root smell. I can't express to you. You go and get some and smell it yourself. And in England or in the big supermarket, they sell smaller version of the root. Smaller root, but use the same. I'm going to use only an inch of this turmeric for my chicken because it's very, very strong. The thinner one, the younger one, are not so strong, so you can use an extra root. Then I will add lemongrass and I will add red onions and pound them all together, and you see later. First of all, I'm going to cut this 2 chicken into 4. We're going to leave the skin on, so when you fry it, it keeps the inside of the meat moist. And try and have a sharp knife. You concentrate more if you have a sharp knife so that you don't give your finger a cut. Busan is such a delicious piece of chicken, and it's so easy to cook, and it's so wonderful to serve a nice piece of busan. And I'm going to ask Ben to rinse it before we season it later. Here you are, Ben. Wash it, rinse it, let the water drain, and I'll be with you. Wake up now, wash it nicely. Wash my hands first. You see, he's the king of the day. Now I'm going to pound my ingredients to marinate my chicken. Lemongrass, Ben, please. Thank you. Lemongrass. 2 stalks of lemongrass, but you only want an inch of the top bit, the thicker bit, because it's get a better flavor. And turmeric. Thank you. This turmeric, you know that I want only an inch, so we've got to cut this off. And it's such a good cleanser. When we were young, when we were ill, we have tummy ache, Mom always cut this turmeric and stir fry it with your rice as an egg. Instead of using egg, you use a whole handful of turmeric. That is a real cleanser. And now you continue pounding it. And onion, please. That's it. I have a large red onion here because I don't use any water on this marinating. So the onions is producing a lot of water when I put the salt and the sugar. So instead of using this large onion, you can also use a few shallot. I put them all in and keep pounding until it's all quite smooth, but not very smooth. Now I've pounded my spices. I'm going to show you how I'm going to season my chicken. Salt, please. Thank you. 1.5 teaspoons of salt, not more than that, okay? 1 teaspoon of sugar. Years ago, when we were young, we don't use sodium glutamate. Grandma never heard about that damn thing, you know. But I'm going to show you how Grandma seasoned this. She put salt, she put sugar, and then she put this lovely, lovely grounded spice. I'll show you how she do it. She use her hand that way, flick it off, and she just put them all in one and put them in. Can you see the marinating is coming very liquid? Because of the onions produce a lot of juice. And you keep this and try and tuck it all in between the pleats of the chicken and keep it for a couple of hours and shallow fry it. You love the taste of this chicken, but you can see the aroma of the onions, the lemongrass, and the turmeric, all good for health. Now I'm going to shallow fry my chicken. Can I have my chicken, please, Ben? Look, this chicken. It smells gorgeous. I like to have my tongs as well. Thank you. As well as my chopstick. That is your big mouth like mine. It's your walking stick soon if you're not being good. That's my tongs to turn the chicken. That's my chopsticks to put my chicken in. This oil is ready for us to fry. I like to fry the skin first. I'm using 2 cups of sunflower oil. Leave this part here. I'll show you what I'm going to do later. So this chicken is shallow fried. If you cook the chicken, if it's pinkish, you know that the chicken is not cooked. If you can see it's not well cooked enough, put another 5 minutes in to make sure it's well cooked. My deep fried turmeric chicken is ready. I'm going to get this beautiful borrowed plate to serve my guests. It is not mine. Don't ask me where I get it from. It's not mine. Look at that. Holy. Turn the fire low. As you know, the chicken is ready. Look at that piece. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Now, can you see? All these are really penetrated. All these spices is in the oil. I'm going to scoop it out. Have you got a plate for me to put these bits here? Thank you, Ben. I'm getting rid of this over-fried spices and put this in the fry. You know why? You don't waste this then. You put it to garnish. This dish is only served with plain boiled rice. Beautiful. Get the aroma right. And don't forget, all this oil that left over, you can use it with other dishes I'm going to cook. You must not waste any good oil with good spices inside. You can use it, use the oil, and when you have plain boiled rice, dribble it onto your plain rice as a lovely design, and the aroma comes from the oil and the spices. That's it. It's ready. Turn this rag off. Dribble it off the oil. Some here, some here, some here, some here. A bit more. A bit more here. And the last drop, see whether we mustn't waste any lovely spice on it. That's it, that's the last bit, yeah. Even you are a lousy cook, you still can provide this lovely dish. What shall we say in Indonesian? Enak! Look at that. Please use your finger. You got plenty there? Whoa! Use your finger. Woman patched up, right? Yes. They're willing to be in the east and live again with their fingers. Don't look at me like that. If you look at me too much, I might fall in love with you. Now I'm going to make my pudding. Papaya with ginger sauce. You cut your papaya into 4. Make sure your papaya is well ripe. This papaya, I bought it from the supermarket. Any big supermarket is such a fashionable fruit now. It's affordable, called fashionable cooking. Those who like healthy food, they eat papaya. This is the sort of papaya, the skin is yellow, the inside is red. Usually when you buy papaya, it can become very orangey and it's firm and it looks so good. I'm going to take the pip off now. Ben, can I have the bowl and the spoon? Thank you. Let's lift one up and take off the pip. Looks lovely. And try and scrape a little bit more from here. And push your knife through slowly. Take your time. It's so nice to have a lovely fresh papaya that you can serve with the skin on. You cut this straight off. That's it. Make sure it's removed from the bottom and do not take the skin away or throw it away. You might have somebody to help you, but try to remind them this papaya is served with the skin. I'm going to prepare my sauce and come back to this papaya. Now I cut my papaya, I'm going to make the ginger sauce. Water, please, Ben. Thank you. 1 cup of water. Very busy. 2 inches of ginger, freshly peeled. That's it. You sprinkle the ginger in, and you really want to get the nice flavor out of the fresh ginger. Boil it for literally less than a minute. And I'm going to take the ginger out. That's it. Get rid of the ginger and leave just a few strands in. Now I need to have my honey. Thank you. My spoon first, then my honey. 3 tablespoons of honey, clear honey. You can get it from any supermarket or health farm shop. 2. Beautiful. And you see? Can you see it's getting glazed up? Okay, I'm going to reduce the honey to quite low, in like a syrupy. Now my honey is well reduced. I'm going to put some ginger with syrup on top of my papaya and then pour the honey sauce and serve my lovely guest. Quickly, Ben, where's my... Can I have that, please? And a teaspoon, quickly. Quickly, Ben, quickly. Quickly, my friends are waiting. You put me into a state. No, I don't use the tip. I use the tip of my spoon. All right? Nice. This is the ginger out of a bottle that I sliced. You can get it in any delicatessen or supermarket. That's it, Ben. Come on, quickly. Come on, take this quickly. That's it. Oh, my sauce is well reduced. That's it. That's how I like it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, delicious. Oh. It's a shame there's lots of diabetic in this world. I'm sure they love it too. Oh, yes. Yes. Put the string of it. Yes! Another drop, don't waste it. Yes! Well, what a successful papaya with ginger sauce. Hey! Is there any spoon then for these people? Nah, you don't need a spoon. Whatever you do, don't stick your finger in your nose because it's very sticky. Do you eat papaya?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Carry on. You know what is papaya good for? Good for your spots. I'll see you later. Go on. Don't look at me. Eat your dinner.
Very exciting food. Eaten with your hands. Big difference to other restaurants.